All right. Sir, how we looking back there?
We're looking very good. Let's see. We can either start in about 40 seconds here or 4:32, whatever you want to do.
Why don't we get going after this song? Is it maybe a little more before 5 before they start? So yeah, let's go ahead and get going.
Gotcha. There's about 23 seconds left on
Okay,
it, so.
Thanks.
Cool.
The following is a presentation of Dakota Radio Group Sports and DRGnews.com.
The official voice of the Pierre Governors, DRG Media Group.
Pierre Governor Basketball on River 92.7 is brought to you by
Bank West, May Adam, and First Dakota National Bank.
By Fisher Rounds & Associates, Lynn's Dakota Mart, Montana Dakota Utilities, and Wegner Auto.
Governor Basketball is brought to you by
By Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota, Burning Electric, Reiki Gray Wealth Management, TMA, and Peer Physical Therapy and Rehab.
And Governor Basketball is brought to you in part by Kathy Sun and Shine Properties, Oahe Federal Credit Union, Gators Pizza, Pasta and Subs, Adventera of Pierre, and the Brittany Shufflebind Agency, LLC.
Streaming video at the DRG News app. Brought to you by Golden Buffalo and at the River 92.7 page at DRGnews.com is brought to you by Bauman Lumber and Wegner Auto.
These special in-game sponsors bring you Governor Basketball.
Becky Pottsova State Farm Insurance. Smith Plumbing. The South Dakota Office of Highway Safety. Central Dakota Eye Care. Envirotech. The South Dakota Attorney General's Division of Consumer Protection.
Comtech, Coca-Cola Bottling, Leiden & Associates, Ameriprise Financial, Hermanson Endodontics, Cowboy Country Stores, and Gales Gas Service.
Now, Pierre Governor Basketball.
The Pierre Governor girls weekend in the Metro started last night with a big 18-point deficit in the first half against Roosevelt. The Governors then fought back to tie the game in the fourth quarter, but a late Roosevelt run of 11-3 helped put it away for the Rough Riders, although Pierre had a little flurry at the finish again, but fell by 3, 48-45 to fall to 7-11, and probably see any faint hope they might have had of having a home Sodax 16 playoff game go out the window. They know that they're going to be in the 16, but they are almost certain that they're going to be on the road a week from Friday. But before then, 2 regular season games remain. The finale at home on Tuesday against Brookings, but before that, the last true road game of this regular season against a program that is used to plenty of success, but that's not what it's having this year. We're in Sioux Falls at Lincoln High School as the Pierre Governors take on the Lincoln Patriots. Hi, everyone. I'm David Burrow. Very glad to have you with us on this Saturday. Our studio coordinator is Rob Whiteberg, and River 92.7, the official voice of the Governors. It is a Saturday of Governor girls action as the Governors try to come back from a loss last night, but a game where they played very well in the second half after that big deficit. 2 more threes for Remington Price and 16 points for her. Katie Williams had a Katie Williams type of game and never left the floor, by the way. Played all 32 minutes, 10 points, 6 boards, 7 assists. And Reese Terwilliger with a career-high 10 points, as again, Reese did well off the bench, 5 of 6 shooting in 21 minutes as her playing time has increased, her play has improved. Governors at 7-11 as they go into this one against Lincoln today, and this is the Becky Pottsova State Farm pregame show. Becky Pottsova State Farm Insurance and Pierre, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And there's more of our pregame coming up from Sioux Falls when we return in 2 minutes on the official voice of the Pierre Governors, River 92.7.
If you'd like to earn up to a 30% discount on your auto insurance, then here's your chance. Pottsova State Farm has an updated version of the Drive Safe and Save app, and drivers everywhere are enjoying the rewards. Millions are now saying it, don't mess with my discount, and you will too. Just download the Drive Safe and Save app from State Farm to get started, or call Potsdam State Farm agent's office and they'll be happy to sign you up. Call 224-4173, Potsdam State Farm Insurance, and learn more today.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, BankWest has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. BankWest Associates connected, committed. Member FDIC.
There's an app for everything, including high school sports from the stations of DRG Media Group. Download the DRG News app, brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino, from the App Store or Google Play. It takes only a moment, so you'll have it in time for this game. See live and archived video of all games. And when you select your favorite station during the live stream, the video will immediately pop up. See Central South Dakota high school sports on your phone or mobile device with the DRG News app, brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino. Download it now at the App Store or Google Play. Smith Plumbing, family-owned and operated, provides complete plumbing services to the Pierre-Fort Pierre area. Whether you're in need of timely service, a remodel, or building a new home, Smith Plumbing will be there for you. When you call Smith Plumbing, you'll be treated the only way they know how, like family. Visit their website, smithplumbing.com, or call today, 224-4770. Superior craftsmanship and service. Smith Plumbing in Pierre, your friendly neighborhood plumbers.
We're in the Smith Plumbing broadcast booth at Lincoln High School in Sioux Falls as the Governors are set to take on the Lincoln Patriots. And the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety celebrates being part of the team and reminds you to buckle up every trip, every...
Been at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre and see how the girls of Hawaii Union can help you.
For helping people, Hawaii Federal Credit Union.
Sorry about that. Gremlins hit us. I don't know what happened, but here we are again at Lincoln High School in Sioux Falls. Was just talking about the tough year Lincoln is having, only 3-12 after a loss to Aberdeen Central last night, having a tough time putting points on the board. They're averaging only 33.7 points per game. So the Governors will try to take advantage of that today as they take on the Patriots. All right, why don't we get to the other Double-A action, and we'll visit with head coach Kurt Beal of the Governors in just a little bit, in our Central Dakota Eye Care Keys to Success. Girls action last night in Double-A. Besides the Governors lost to Roosevelt, Mitchell beat Yankton 53-26. It was Watertown over Brookings 51-29. Aberdeen Central right here beat Lincoln 47-33. Sturgis over Douglas 49-29, and Watertown beat Brookings 51-29. All right, here's where that left the C point standings going into today. Aberdeen Central number 1, and then Mitchell number 2, Harrisburg at 3, then Sioux Falls, Washington 4th, O'Gorman 5, 6 is Brandon Valley, Rapid City Stevens standing at number 7, and then Huron at number 8 ahead of Rapid City Central. So the Tigers would be in that 8th spot and be the final spot for a home game if it goes the way it stands now. Rapid City Central's number 9, Governors at number 10, Sioux Falls, Roosevelt 11, all appear just a percentage point ahead of Roosevelt after the game last night, a 1/10 of a point. This Lincoln team is at number 12, Sturgis 13, Spearfish 14, Watertown 15, and Brookings is at number 16, and they're a full point ahead of Yankton. And then Douglas is at number 18. But let's tell you what's happened today. Not too far from here at Bishop O'Gorman High School, the O'Gorman Knights ran past Mitchell 63-35. And people may think, O'Gorman maybe not having the great year after going unbeaten last year. They've lost 5 games. Yeah, they're lying in the weeds, hoping people are taking them lightly, because the Knights should be tough next month again. And Harrisburg has knocked off Aberdeen Central today. In Harrisburg, that final was 43-38, just the second loss of the year for the Golden Eagles. And, of course, that all along has been a good Harrisburg team. They're 16-2. Huron will play at Yankton a little later. Stevens and Central in the Battle of the Rapid City tonight at Central High School. And Washington and Roosevelt will play it at Roosevelt High School a little later this evening. All right, let's take another break on our Becky Ponsonby State Farm pregame show. And when we return, our Central Dakota Eye Care Keys to Success with Governors head coach Kirk Bebout. We'll visit with Kirk in 2 minutes on the official home of the Pierre Governors, River 92.7.
Having the right players on your team is the name of the game. At Beck Motor Company, we make sure that we have the right players on our team for you. Our certified service and parts experts will make sure you and your family are safe on the road. Whether it's a needed oil change or a new set of tires, your safety is our number one job. Call us at 224-5912. Visit us online at beck-motors.com for all your automotive needs. Go Govs!
Top of the morning, TMA. This John may help you.
At TMA, top-notch service begins the moment you call for an appointment. John at TMA believes in customer service and quality work. When you need tires repaired or replaced, TMA is the place to go. Just remember, it's at TMA. You can count on TMA for all of your automotive needs, from tires to mufflers to all automotive repairs. Call TMA at 224-6167, and your service begins with...
Top of the morning, TMA. This John may help you.
Have you looked at your retirement accounts lately and wondered, what are my expenses? Why do I have these holdings? At Renke Gray Wealth Management, our team of advisors will provide an in-depth look at your portfolio and open the doors to these questions. There's no better time than now to review your financial future. Call me, Scott and I, or visit renkegray.com and let's get on track today.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Investment advice offered through GWM Advisors, a registered investment advisor. GWM and Renke Gray Wealth Management are separate entities from LPL Financial.
The key to success starts with vision. Hi, this is Dr. Nick Marceau of Central Dakota Eye Care. Yearly comprehensive eye exams are key in detecting eye conditions before symptoms appear. Call us today at 224-6128 to schedule an appointment. New patients are welcome. The staff at Central Dakota Eye Care is proud of our area youth and support their high school activities. Best of luck in today's game. Central Dakota Eye Care, 640 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Better vision for a great life.
The Becky Ponsonby State Farm pregame show continues at Lincoln High School in Sioux Falls as the Pierre Governors today take on the Lincoln Patriots. And our keys to success now brought to you by Central Dakota Eye Care with the head coach of the Governors, Kirk Bebout. But before those and before about the varsity game today, I thought we'd take a minute to talk about the sub-varsity team since it's very close to the end for them. It will be on Tuesday. We have referred to the JV and the great season they've had, but what about them and what about the progress of the other sub-varsity teams this year too?
Yeah, I think all of our levels have had really good success all year long. Credit to our coaches, Coach Blanchette with the freshmen and Coach Luckaway with our sophomores and Coach Roth with our JV. You know, we've been getting to know each other a little bit and, you know, working together on figuring things out and what we're all good at and how we can help each other as a coaching staff, just as we try to figure that out with our, you know, with our kids as well. So shout out to all of our coaches, and I think we're just going to keep getting better as we work together. Yeah, all of our levels, they all come to practice every single day, just like the varsity does, and they put in a lot of time. They're a fun group to be around. They genuinely care about each other, and they play for each other, and they're very coachable. So, yeah, we couldn't ask for more from those kids, and it's a good sign for Pierre girls basketball that we've had, you know, this great success at all levels.
And help in that is that you mentioned the assistants. These were the ones who helped Scott too. So that's a nice sense of continuity with you coming in and they're still around. That's I'm sure was a big help for them too.
Yeah, well, you know, Coach Roth was with the junior high last year, and actually Coach Luckaway was with the boys, and Coach Blanchette was, you know, same role last year. So having that blend of experience, you know, from the middle school, from the boys' side of things, and then Coach Blanchette working at the high school and with these girls and in the program already, I think it's a good mix, and we can take different ideas from all from people and try to implement them to make it the best that we can.
All right, now about the varsity, and you've gotten a chance to study the game last night where your team just fought like heck to come back. Just fell a little bit short. If it only had been a few more minutes, maybe. Who knows? But you know what happened in the first half, and you know what. And again, sometimes the shots don't fall, and sometimes the turnovers happen, like we talked about a lot. But at the same time, you were playing a team that was playing pretty hard last night.
Yeah, I mean Roosevelt's a very capable team. I mean, if you're not on, they can score in bunches, and they do a lot of good things. I thought it was a game of runs. I mean, they got stops early in that field what they wanted to do offensively, and then we started getting some stops, and that field what we wanted to do offensively. So it was kind of back and forth, and then they just made a couple more plays down the stretch. You know, credit to them, and also credit to our kids for hanging in there and not giving up. I mean, you know, we've been through some tough games against really good teams and haven't come out on top. They could have easily just folded the tent at halftime and said, you know what, it's not our night, but we did not do that. They battled every single possession and gave it all they had, and that's all I can ever ask.
No, I didn't even sense in the Washington game of shoulders droop, heads down. I haven't seen that from this team all year, even that night, and that's a credit to you guys, and it's a credit to them too.
Yeah, I mean, it's not easy. It's a 3.5 month season, and you're going to have tough nights where the ball doesn't fall, or maybe your energy level isn't where you want it to be. And you know, we talk a lot about just next best thing, just trying your best, whatever happens. We do we do a lot of good things too. So you got to take that with a grain of salt, and you got to try and do it again, or move on to the next thing and keep trying to do your best. And if you're doing that, that's really that's really when it gets interesting. You're not worried about other things. You're just worried about doing your best.
Well, Lincoln not used to what's going on this year with only 3 wins, but again, it's another one on your schedule, and you can't look past anyone. What are you expecting from this Lincoln team that you'll see today?
Oh, they're super capable too. It's not all that much different than Roosevelt, to be honest with you. In fact, they beat Roosevelt. So, yeah, I mean, they play a really tough schedule. They play all the Sioux Falls schools, so you can't really look at their schedule because they're playing night in, night out. They're playing O'Gorman's in Washington, so that's part of it. They lost a lot of seniors from last year from their squad, so it takes some time to build those together. I probably wish we would have played them a little bit earlier, honestly, because now they've had that time. But I think they're playing some pretty good basketball. They battled with Aberdeen Central last night. They mix it up a little bit. They'll play some man, they play some zone. They work together really well on offense. They got some big girls inside that really know how to finish, and they really try to get it in there to them and then play from there. So we'll have to be ready defensively to try to take that inside game away, try to get stops and rebounds, and then that can fuel what we want to do on offense.
Here, Governors head coach Kirk Beabout as his team gets ready to play the Lincoln Patriots this afternoon. Thanks again for the time. Best of luck.
Always. Thanks, man.
Thank you, buddy. And there's more ahead on a Pottsville State Farm pregame. Back to Sioux Falls in 2 minutes on the official voice of the Pierre Governors, River 92.7.
How you move matters. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely and live life to the fullest with innovative treatment options customized to your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Whether you suffer from aches, breaks, tears, or dislocations, turn to the orthopedic team experienced in treating every body. Learn more at avera.org/orthopedics.
Hey, DQ fans, how do they get the indulgent taste of red velvet cake into the red velvet cake blizzard of the month? With love, of course, and maybe a little help from rich red velvet cake pieces and silky cream cheese icing. It's like pure love in a cup. So head to DQ for this V-Good V-Day treat. The red velvet cake blizzard of the month, only at your DQ. Happy tastes good.
Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota is giving you 250 reasons to shop local. When you buy your next vehicle at Gateway, you get 250 Pure Pride dollars. Use it towards your purchase. Combine it with your tax return to get the ride you want, or spend it at your favorite business in Pierre. 250 Pure Pride dollars when you buy or lease in February at Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota, 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Call 605-224-7378 and visit gatewayflt.com. Nobody, and I mean nobody, beats a Gateway deal. Minimum purchase $5,000. Some exclusions apply. See dealer for details.
Chances are you're overlooking a big energy thief in your home or commercial building. The garage doors. But Overhead Door Company of Pierre can help stop that energy waste with a full range of insulated, weather-tight garage doors. Their residential garage doors can give you insulated performance at an uninsulated price. And their Thermocore insulated steel doors give commercial buildings the energy efficiency they demand today. Find out more. Call Overhead Door Company of Pierre at 1-800-649-9905 and put a stop to the garage door energy thief.
Now, today's Envirotech starting lineups. First for the Pierre Governors, 5'6" sophomore Remington Price, 14.1 points a game, 2.8 rebounds, 48 made threes. Jessica Lutmer, the 5'5" senior, 2.5 points per game, 1.4 rebounds. Katie Williams, the 5'11" senior, the Dynamo, 10.3 points, 5.4 rebounds, 4.5 assists, and 2.6 steals per game. 5'10" sophomore Avery Kaiser, 5.4 points and 4.7 points a game for Avery. And Kenzie Grondlin, the 6' senior, a point and 3.2 rebounds a game for head coach Kirk Bebout in his first season as head coach of the Governors. His assistants Nicole Roth, Jeff Schweckaway, and Charisse Blanchette. Coming up, the starting lineup for the Lincoln Patriots. We'll do that in 30 seconds after this from Envirotech here on River 92.7. Envirotech makes life a little bit simpler. No matter what the circumstances, no matter what is handed to you, Envirotech has you covered. One call is all it takes to have easy setup, easy pickup, and easy payment. Call Envirotech at 224-4804 or use their website to pay your bill online at envirotechwaste.com. Use their mobile app, Waste Connect. Check their website or receive a robocall for collection schedule changes due to weather or holidays. Envirotech has you covered. Lincoln starting lineup, Addie Sand, a 5'8" junior in a guard spot. Another guard is Addie Fawcett. She is a 5'7" sophomore. Kaya Jensen, an experienced player, a junior at 5'11". Mariah Sim, a 5'8" wing player, a sophomore. And Jaden Fixie, at 10 in the game in Pierre last year, one of the two seniors on this team, at 6'2" for head coach Matt Daly in his 8th season here in Lincoln with a record of 111 and 63. His 10th overall as a head coach. He's 132 and 89, assisted by Blake Bradfield, Scott Edmondson, Zara Zerpel, and Paige Lingbeck. Now the Law on the Court, brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection. We'll introduce today's officials in 30 seconds here on River 92.7.
With more and more people being at home, chances are you'll access a social media site to stay in touch with family and friends. Before you do this, please check your privacy settings to ensure you're being the safest you can be. For step-by-step instructions on how to check and change your privacy settings for Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, and the like, go to consumer.sd.gov. With questions, contact South Dakota Consumer Protection Division, 1-800-300-1986, or email consumerhelp@state.sd.us.
The officials for today's game are Tom Eggers, Keith Matheson, and Darren Vandenberg. Gentlemen, thank you. The Law on the Court brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection. Here again in their white uniforms today, since they obviously don't want to do the laundry until they get back home. So normally on the road black. They wore that last night. They have the white uniforms today. Black numerals and letters in Kelly green trim. Lincoln in their Columbia blue uniforms, the powder blue if you want, white numerals and letters in red trim. Okay, that's our Becky Potsupa State Farm pregame show. We're in Lincoln High School in Sioux Falls, and the action is next as the Pierre Governors take on the Lincoln Patriots in girls basketball. It comes your way in 2 minutes here on the official voice of Pierre Governor basketball, River 92.7.
Hi, this is Dr. John Rounds of Peer Physical Therapy and Rehab. I want to thank the community for a successful opening of our private practice physical therapy clinic in 2020. We want to help you reach your goals in 2021. Back pain, knee pain, shoulder pain? No problem. Give me a call at 494-0257 so we can help get you back in motion. Medicare and most major insurance is accepted. Remember, you have a choice where you get your physical therapy, so choose Peer PT.
Gotta go to Gators. Gotta go to Gators, 'cause we have the best quality and ingredients. Our products are freshly made. We're known as your hometown pizza place. Gotta go to Gators. Gotta go to Gators. Gotta go to Gators Pizza Pasta Sauce.
Health, happiness, and home. Hi, this is Tara Sunshine of Kathy Sunshine Properties. Interest rates continue to be very low. Now is a great time to buy your first home or upgrade to your dream home. The team at Kathy Sunshine Properties can help you meet all your needs. Contact me, Tara Sunshine, at 224-5588 or TaraD@midconetwork.com. I look forward to working with you.
Comtech has your technology solutions. Check out their showroom, located conveniently behind Walmart, and see what you've been missing. Large selection of TVs, sound systems, and smart speakers, PCs, desktops, and tablets, home and business security, and telecommunication systems. Comtech is your all-in-one solution for any technology need. Wishing the Pierre Governors best of luck in today's competition. Comtech, come see what you've been missing.
And the Comtech opening tip-off is just ahead. See, I was watching football last night. The colors team taken off the floor here at Lincoln High School in Sioux Falls, with everyone still standing with attention and respect while they leave the floor. Thank you. Yeah, how about that? I get back from the game last night. I go to the hotel room, and here I am watching a live college football game in February. But it was good for the Jackrabbits. South Dakota State, of course, beat Northern Iowa. But it's basketball today, and driven by the Office of Highway Safety, River 92.7, KGFX FM Pierre. Don't drink and drive, stay alive. Well, of course, the video going at the River 92.7 page at the DRG News app, brought to you by Golden Buffalo and DRGnews.com. And Pierre will shoot wearing white at the basket to your right in the first half. Lincoln will attack from right to left. Remington Price, Jess Lutmer, Katie Williams, Avery Kaiser, Kenzie Gronlin for Pierre, Addie Sand, Addie Fawcett, Kaya Jensen, Mariah Sim, and Jaden Fixie for Lincoln. And it'll be Avery Kaiser to jump center against Kaya Jensen. We hope you enjoy the action from Sioux Falls. One more road regular season game for the Governors. Then you have the basketball first. Williams nearly had it taken away, but hands it to Lutmer in the top of the left wing. Back to Williams up top, bounce through the hands of Gronlin, but she regains it. Skip it right wing to Williams, up top for Remy Price. Man-to-man defense here by Lincoln. Gronlin screen for Lutmer, trying to bounce it back, but instead she threw the ball away, and Andy Sand picked it up. So Pierre has a turnover early. Of course, they had a lot of turnovers, especially in the first half last night. Addie Fawcett on right wing for Lincoln. Only 3 wins for this team. It's been 7 years since they've had less than 10 in any season. A shot at the rim is left short by Fixie, and a good save of the rebound by Kaiser, and it came into Kenzie Gronlin. Here in the front court, no score, 50 seconds gone in this one here in Sioux Falls. On right wing, Lutmer with a drive inside for a layup by Avery Kaiser. Nice setup, and Kaiser was left all alone, and Pierre scores first, leads 2-0, 6:57 left in the first quarter. Gales Gas Service, of course, they'll keep you on top of what's going on that scoreboard today. Fixie at a high post, left wing. It's Mariah Sim. Take it on the right side for Addie Sand. Again, the problem for this team has been putting the ball in the hoop. We mentioned in the pregame, averaging under 34 points a game this season. 49 is the most they've scored in any one game. And now a turnover, as it's called on a trample. So Lincoln turns the ball over for the first time. And again, there have been seasons of state tournaments, a state championship game appearance for this program 2 years ago. They are not used to this. Drive inside by Lutmer, but it's left short. And Jaden Fixie with a rebound for Lincoln. Governors tried for another layup, didn't happen though. On right wing, Addie Fawcett trying to ward off Lutmer. Little contact there, they don't call it. Bounce to Kaya Jensen. Now on the left side for Mariah Sim, S-I-E-M. Take it on the right side for Fawcett with that ponytail hanging down over the number 14 on the back of her uniform. Down to 7 to shoot. It came to Fixie. Left wing for Sand. Left of the lane, only 2 to shoot. 1, they're not going to get a shot away. It's a shot clock violation on Lincoln. And the Governor defense just would not let them make an entry pass. It's the second Lincoln turnover. 5:50, first quarter. Avery Kaiser's layup, the only bucket so far. 2-0 Pierre. Governors with it with Williams, top of the left wing. In the half circle, Kaiser looking for someone to hand it off to, so she decides to go to the left lane line. Got to get out of the lane. Avery gave it to Williams. Left wing for Price with a Gronlin screen. Up top for Kaiser. Right wing, Jess Lutmer. Down to 14 to shoot for Pierre. Left side, it's Williams. Katie at the foul line with a runner, and it wouldn't fall. And the rebound to Kaya Jensen. The Governors 1 of 3 shooting early on in this game. Again, you're not going to see this Lincoln team run. They play a half-court game. But, of course, we say it's a very young team. 1 senior starts, only 1 other on the team, and a lot of new players from a year ago. That was a very senior-led team last year. 13 on the shot clock. It's Fawcett in the right corner, using a fixie screen, looking for her now. Instead, it's a right wing 3. That's good by Kaya Jensen to give Lincoln the lead at 3-2. So Jensen puts the home team up top. They haven't won on this floor yet this year. Kaiser out front. Between the rings, right wing for Katie Williams with a Kaiser screen. Up top for Kenzie Gronlund. 4:35 in the first. A 3-2 Lincoln lead. Price left baseline drives, drew a foul. Good move inside by Remington, and she'll go to the line where she's been so good. This is on Addie Sand. That's her first. So Price at the line. The news is that she was 4 of 6 at the line last night. First free throw here. Good. Why is that news? Because that's just the second time this season that Price has missed 2 free throws in a game. The first was all the way back in the opener against Harrisburg in December. With that make, she's 47 of 55, but she misses this one. However, the rebound is by Avery Kaiser for a Price 3 that missed everything out front, and it's out of bounds to Lincoln. Maybe I should stop talking about that. Lainey Stevens, the junior, makes her first appearance for the Governors at 5'6", and Reese Terwilliger, the 5'11 freshman. How good has she been lately? 8.5 points per game in her last 4, 3.9 points a game for the season. And Elena Sorensen, a 5'7 junior, enters for the first time for Lincoln. Tied at 3, 4:18 left first quarter here in Sioux Falls late on this Saturday. And Governor Wrestling's having a great day. More about that at halftime. Sorensen, right baseline. With a bounce to Sim, left baseline. Jensen with a drive, and Kaya drew a foul. Double team, and a couple of players reached in. And it's Lainey Stevens who's called for the foul. Lainey's first. It's first of the free throws here for Jensen, who hit the 3 earlier, but the first one misses. So it's still tied at 3 with 4:03 left in the first quarter. One more for Jensen. That also missed, and Katie Williams with another rebound. She had another good rebounding game last night. Skip in the left corner for Stevens. Here comes a 3 by Lainey Bottom. Lainey Stevens, who has become a 3-point shooter from the early part of this season on, and Pierre has a 6-3 lead at 3:43 in the first quarter. As the Governors regain the advantage against a Lincoln team that has struggled. Fixie with a drive inside, but had it knocked out from behind. Gronlund was over there. But it'll be Lincoln ball with 19 to shoot. Left baseline brought in by Fawcett at their offensive bucket at the left. And a left wing jumper is missing here by Sim. Rebound tapped out near the timeline and taken in by Sorensen. So Lincoln will have another opportunity. Again, they're going to work this clock every chance they get. I mean, that's one of the reasons they haven't scored a lot, but they're just trying to learn what to do. Fixie with a right baseline drive, and Jaden is fouled and should have free throws here, thanks to Remington Price's first foul of the game, and it's the second on the Governors. Fixie scored 10 in the game at the Riggs High Gym. Almost exactly a year ago, the first free throw misses here, and it stays 6-3 Pierre with 3:14 left in the first quarter. Avery Kaiser will come in at the next dead ball, or if this free throw is good, nope, it missed, and it's grabbed by Sim. Offensive board. And they're having some second chances. Now the ball's knocked out of bounds by Remington Price, and now they'll give Avery Kaiser a chance to return, replacing Kenzie Gronlund. But Lincoln with another chance, still 30 on their shot clock. Sim brings it into Fawcett. Addie on the left wing, hands it off to Sim again. Mariah left wing, Fawcett, she's open, so she tries 3, and it's too long off the right rim. Rebound tipped, but it came to Sorensen for a drive by Jensen, counted with a foul. Jensen has all 5 Lincoln points, and she'll try to tie the game at the foul line. Katie Williams' first foul and the third on the Governors. So now a 6-5 game, and Jensen here will try to even it up. She did not, but another offensive board. It's to Sim. And the Governors have allowed 3 offensive rebounds already. Jensen, arms swinging, trying to find someone open. Williams is all over her. Came on the right side to Sim. Lincoln looks for the lead again. 6-5 Pierre. Down low, layup, left short. But it's run down in the corner by Sorensen. That pass came to Fawcett, and she missed that shot. And it's rebounded by Stevens, and then a travel is called on Price. And the Governors look a little ragged again here at the start. So Pierre still leading, mind you, by a score of 6-5 with 2:20 left in the first quarter. But not too sharp early on. They are 2 of 5 shooting. But Lincoln really slowing it down. And now a right wing 3 is good for Sorensen to put Lincoln back in front. It is an 8-6 Lincoln lead. 1:57 left first quarter. Reese Terwilliger goes into the game. She came in a while ago, of course. It's out front to Kaiser, trying to ward off the defender. Drives to the right baseline, but missed the layup. Jensen the rebound. And Lincoln, the longer they can keep this game in their favor, they'll get some confidence, which you've got to think has been a little lacking this season, the way their season has gone. Sorensen with a pass inside, but that one's too far for Addie Fawcett and out of bounds. Pierre basketball. Allison Honner comes into the game for Lincoln, a junior, 5'11", and so does Nancy Peter, a sophomore, 6'1", so some more size in the post for Lincoln. Pierre with it, trailing 8-6. Oh, and Ryan Berry, who came into the game a bit ago, wanted to pass it to Kaiser, but the ball went off her hand as Kaiser was looking down the left wing and not at the pass. Pierre turns it over, and Lincoln has it back with 1:20 left in the first. Fawcett dealing with Stevens on the right wing, up top for Sorensen. Left wing for Sem, down into a minute 10 in the first. Lincoln leading. Right wing it is Fawcett. To Peter, right of the lane. Banks it in. Nancy Peter off the bench has a couple. Lincoln's lead is 4, 10-6. A minute left in the first quarter. And the Governors again starting slowly. Remington Price. Outside the arc. Middle of the right wing. Up top for Ryan Berry. Williams with a little bit of a rest. She never came out of the game last night. Left wing, it's Stevens for Berry. 38 seconds in the quarter. Now down to 11 to shoot for Pierre. The pass off of Stevens' hand and out of bounds. Well, not so many turnovers. That's 4 for Pierre, like they had in the first quarter last night, but not a sharp start. Andy Sand back in for Mariah Sim for Lincoln, and the Patriots, well, they've been the better team in the first quarter. They have earned this 10-6 lead. Lincoln on top. 28 seconds left. Shot clock off. Fawcett guarded by Stevens. Man defense by Pierre. Left wing Sorensen. Baseline off of Peter's hands. Came to Fawcett. Back out front to Sands. Still 17 seconds. Ball's thrown into the back court. Was not deflected. Pierre basketball. So they'll have the last chance maybe in this first quarter. 4th Lincoln turnover. 14.5 seconds remaining. And Avery Kaiser, just past the timeline, will inbound. It's into Berry. Right wing for Price. Back up top to Ryan Berry. 10 seconds to Kaiser. Berry, mid-white ring. Price again to kick out to Berry for a 3. It rolls around, didn't stay down. Kaiser the rebound under the rim, and an attempt at the end of the first quarter is knocked away by Peter. And Lincoln through one as a 10-6 lead over Pierre here in Sioux Falls. On the Gales Gas Service scoreboard, use their budget plan. Make sure you stay warm for the rest of this winter. Governor Sports on the official voice of the Pierre Governors, the RG Media Group, made possible in part by the Pierre Sports marketing partners who include Overhead Door, Kathy Sonnenschein Properties, Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota, Rinky Gray Wealth Management, Kelly's Retirement Home, Bank West, First Dakota National Bank, Avera Orthopedics, Midco, Dairy Queen, James River Broadcasting, DRG Media Group, Brittany Shufflebine Agency, LLC, Iceberg Funeral Chapels, and Guadalajara Mexican Restaurant. Well, Pierre with a little bit of a deficit. They're down 10-6 at the end of 1 to Lincoln, and the second quarter in 30 seconds on the official voice of Governor Basketball, River 92.7.
Wagner Auto Company, South Dakota's oldest auto dealer in Pierre, is your transportation headquarters in central South Dakota with a great selection of new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, and Jeep vehicles, and a large selection of quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. View their entire inventory at WagnerAuto.com. Experience the Wagner Auto difference for yourself by letting them help you into your next set of wheels. Wagner Auto Company in Pierre.
Here, only 2 first-quarter field goals, 2 of 8. Lincoln 4 of 9, and Lincoln with the ball and a 10-6 lead as the second quarter begins. Jensen in the left corner, down to 20 to shoot. Knocked out of bounds by Remington Price. It'll stay with Lincoln with 18 seconds still on the shot clock. 2 of 8 shooting for Pierre, and again, not a great deal of turnovers, 4, but again, it is a slow start for the Governors on this Saturday. 9 seconds to shoot. A Sand is on the top of the left wing. Lob for Fixie on the left baseline. Back out front for a Fawcett 3. That's good! Third one for Lincoln. First for Fawcett. And Lincoln has a 13-6 lead with 7:15 left in the first half. And that's 8 points in a row for Lincoln. Remember the big run Roosevelt had last night. The Governors have been the victim of some big runs, but they had a huge one themselves in the second half last night. Terwilliger left of the lane. Comes to Price on the right wing. 3 for Remy is off the rim and rebounded by Sim. And the Governors are only shooting 2 of 9 so far. Jensen out front for Lincoln with a 7-point lead. Sorensen bounces to Fixie. She's in the right corner. Skip on the left side to Sim, but Gronlund is there trying to knock it down. Sim regained it. Down to 12 to shoot. On the left baseline, the ball is knocked away, but that's because of a hack and a foul on Pierre on Kenzie Gronlund. That's her first and the 4th Governor team foul. Well, Matt Daly, the head coach, doesn't like this so far from his Lincoln team. They have started with some spunk today. Really struggled against Aberdeen Central last night, losing by 14. Fawcett on left wing at the basket to our left. Up, rocker step, up came the pivot foot. Turnover on Lincoln is their 5th. Now let's see if the Governors can get some offense going. They're down 7 at 13-6. 6:15 left in the first half. Williams, who nearly walked with it there, came on the middle of the left wing to Ludmer. Out front to Terwilliger, right wing for Remington Price, and handing it again to Gronlund. Just about 2 minutes gone, second quarter. Here's the drive by Ludmer to the right baseline. Stepped on the baseline. Well, Sorensen, good defensive play there too to cut her off, and then Jessica stepped on the baseline, and it's the 5th Pierre turnover, and the Governors still are down 6. You never know, do you? It's why these games are played. Sorensen bounced it out front to Jensen, and away from all that, we've got an offensive foul on Lincoln. As away from the ball, Jaden Fixie was caught clearing off a little bit. That's her first, and that's the 3rd, or I should say the 2nd team foul, and the 6th turnover on the Lincoln Patriots, who lead 13-6, 5:42 first half. Pierre's basketball with Williams on right wing. On top, it is Remington Price. Oh, knocked over, no foul. Instead, it's a turnover. And down floor comes Sorensen. And the pass then is too far and out of bounds. The Sim couldn't reach it. So Pierre will have it back as they bring Ryan Berry back into the lineup to replace Remington Price. 5 on the floor at the moment for the Governors. Kenzie Gronlund, Katie Williams, Jessica Lutmer, Ryan Berry, and Reese Terwilliger. 2 freshmen on the floor. Berry, one of them, using a Terwilliger screen, hands it to Reese, right baseline. There's Fixie to guard her. Now kicks it out right wing to Lutmer, and an entry pass knocked out of bounds by Sorensen. It'll stay with the Governors with 21 to shoot. As Nancy Peter is back into the lineup for Lincoln, and so is Addie Sand. Into Williams from Barry. Williams on the right wing. Spins. Pass. Sand. Layup wouldn't fall. Goodness me. Sand the rebound. The Governors still have only 2 made field goals in this game. They're 2 for 10. And Lincoln with it again, holding on to their 7-point lead with 5 minutes left in the half. Fawcett on the right side for Sorensen. Into the left corner. It's Fawcett. 15 to shoot. Lincoln taking again a lot of time with every possession. And this can't be helping the Governors' cause, having to play so much defense every time they're on that end. Fawcett with 6 to shoot. Stops at the foul line. It's Jensen, I should say, but the shot missed, and it's rebounded by Katie Williams, and the Governors want to run. Williams all the way to the baseline. Comes Lutmer in a foul. And the Governors are going to want to do that every opportunity they have to run today. You know that's what they're going to want to do. First foul on Kaya Jensen, third team foul on Lincoln. Jessica Lutmer, a little too strong with the first free throw. Governors only 1 of 3 at the line. 62% coming in. Jess is now 2 for 6 this season. She'll have another. This one's good. 13-7 Lincoln as Lutmer comes out and Remington Price comes back in. The 5 on the floor for Lincoln. Elena Sorensen along with Addie Fawcett, Nancy Peter, Kaya Jensen, and Addie Sand. Sand, middle of the left wing in the front court. Basket to our left. In Columbia blue, call it powder blue. North Carolina's kind of color. University of, that is. Sand to Fawcett on the right wing. 15 to shoot as again Lincoln works that shot clock down. Left wing to Sorensen. And a hand to Jensen. Back to Sorensen in the corner for a 3. That's good! Elena Sorensen has her second 3. The Lincoln lead is 9. 16-7. 3:54 left in the first half. The Governors need a wake-up call. Let's see if Williams can give them one. Below that baseline drive for her first 2, she scores. 16-9 for Lincoln, 3:43 in the half. The inside game's what's going to have to go for the Governors, it appears again. Sand left wing, like what happened in the second half last night with those buckets by Terwilliger in the third quarter. Nearly dropped by Fawcett. She's able to hang on. Nope, now it's stolen away. It is Reese Terwilliger who drives for a layup. Reese's first 2 after a very nice steal. Pierre now trails 16-11 to Lincoln, 3:17 and a half. Fawcett just trying to drive her way through Ryan Berry and in fact draws a foul on Berry. Fawcett just put her shoulder down like a football fullback running and it did the job. It drew the foul. 15 foul on Pierre. Sim is back in. Fixie is back in. The inbounds to Sim left baseline over Williams, missing, and Ryan Berry with the rebound for Pierre. Governors working down floor, but Lincoln's back in defense. Left wing Price into the lane. Scoop didn't happen. That's because of a foul on Elena Sorensen. Or was it just knocked out of bounds? Pardon me, just knocked out of bounds, but it'll stay with Pierre. They have 25 to shoot, 3 minutes left in the first half, 16-11 Lincoln. Right wing Gronlund took the pass from Terwilliger out front to Katie Williams. Katie right of the half circle, brings it back to Barry outside the arc on left wing. Middle of that wing now for Price. Terwilliger swinging on the right side for Barry, down to 8 to shoot for Pierre. For Gronlund out front, 4 on the shot clock. Williams had it blocked. Sem got a hand on it, a 3-pointer blocked, and the rebound by Sorensen. As Lincoln just continues to be better, and now as it's handled by Allison Honner, who came into the game a moment ago, she is hacked and fouled by Kenzie Gronlund, and that's the senior's second and team foul number 6. 2:28 first half. Pierre's down just 5, 16-11, but boy, they've got to feel like it's about a 12-point deficit the way Lincoln plays and likes to slow it down every time down the floor. Sorensen with a bounce for Honner. 2:18 in the half. Here's a 3 by Sorensen. This one's short. She'd already made 2. Why not? It goes out of bounds, and it'll go with Pierre. I mean, hey, you feel good about the shot? Take it. That's what coaches do say, you know. Avery Kaiser's back in for Pierre. Kenzie Gronlund comes to Kirk Bebout's bench. 2:10 first half. Here down 5, 16-11. It's not like they're out of the game, but they have started slowly. Bounce to Kaiser on the right wing. Avery with a drive over 2 defenders. Shot missed, but got knocked out of bounds by Lincoln. So it'll stay with Pierre. Didn't hit the rim, so shot clock is at 20 with 1:58 left in the half. Right baseline. Williams will trigger the inbound. Bucket 2, all right. Got to find somebody. It's Price. Out front for Kaiser. Open for a moment. Didn't take that three. Handed it to Price. Lincoln's defense been pretty good so far. They know to guard the perimeter. They know this team of Pierre likes to take threes. 7 to shoot as Price hands it to Kaiser. Starts her baseline drive. Draws a foul on Honor. Yep. Just a little bit of an opening. That's what Kaiser needed, and she drove right at Honor and drew the foul, her first and the fourth on the Patriots, but the first free throw, no good by Kaiser. Still 16-11 Lincoln. With 1:42 in the first half. Second one is good for Avery for her third point. 1:40 in the first half. Lincoln 16, Pierre 12. Lincoln's led by as many as 7. Mariah Sim on right wing for the Patriots, looking for their 4th win of the year. Out front to Sorensen. Back for Sims skipping to the left corner. Kicked it out to Fawcett. Fixie trying to find on the right side Sim, who missed everything with a shot, trying to save it as Lincoln, and they do. Boy, it came to Sim. Shot clock's down to 5. Sim with a baseline shot. This one left short. Rebound through a couple of pairs of hands and came to Reese Terwilliger for Pierre. 102. Williams on the other end drives, drew a foul. So Katie will go to the line. Allison Honor with a foul, and that is her second. Katie Williams will have, or will she? No, she won't have free throws. 1 minute left in the half. Sure looked like it was in the act of shooting to me, but they didn't ask me. Price to Terwilliger on the right side. 56 seconds. 24 still to shoot. Off of the hand of Kaiser and out of bounds. 7th turnover for Pierre. It has been a good day for Governor Wrestling. Brian Oakland will update you on that at halftime. The 3A Regional Wrestling Tournament complete in Chamberlain. Don't forget, state wrestling begins Thursday, and Brian will have complete coverage on 1060 107.1 KGFX. But at halftime, we'll go to Chamberlain and hear from Brian all about what the Governors did very well today. 36 seconds, 10 more than the shot clock. Packs to Fixie in the lane. Ooh, looked like she carried it. It went in. She took an extra step with that ball, not called. Her first two, 18-12 Lincoln, 23 seconds in the half. Williams, left wing to Barry. 18 seconds, it's Williams again. Right baseline, tripped, lost the ball. Tripped over her own feet. That was not a foul. Down court for a layup try that misses. Rebound comes to Kaiser. 6 seconds, going for Williams, fell down again. 3 seconds and 2. It is a shot at the buzzer by Jensen that misses. And the Pierre Governors, for the second straight game, start very slowly in the first half. And on the Gales Gas Service scoreboard at the half, Lincoln 18, Pierre 12. When we come back, we'll hear from Brian Oakland for what the Governors did today in regional wrestling on our Leiden Associates Ameriprise Financial Halftime Report. To Brian, to Chamberlain in 2 minutes on the official voice of Governor Basketball, River 92.7.
Since 1894, Ameriprise Financial has worked for their clients' futures, helping millions of Americans retire on their terms. I'm Karen Authier, a financial advisor with Leiden & Associates, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated. I remain true to the vision of always putting clients first. I'm ready to help you get where you want to be. Offices located in Northridge Plaza, Pierre, South Dakota. Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance, Life Mutual, Standard of Ohio and Wisconsin Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
For reliable, safe, efficient, and economical electrical work, call Ferding Electric. Ferding Electric staffs licensed, knowledgeable electricians to help you with all your electrical projects. New construction, rewires, or upgrades, residential or commercial, Ferding Electric knows how to get the job done right. Call Ferding Electric at 224-8684. Stop in at 2903 East Elizabeth, just off the truck bypass. See Ferding.com or find them on Facebook. Ferding Electric, licensed electricians, quality service, and dependable products since 1956.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, BankWest has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. BankWest Associates uphold this commitment by developing innovative products, tailoring financial solutions to customer needs, and actively supporting community causes. For a bank committed to helping you and your community prosper, choose BankWest. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Thank you, Brian. Great day for Governor Wrestling. And don't forget, coverage of state wrestling begins on Thursday, 1060 107.1 KGFX, with reports through the day. And, of course, the Governors will take on the Mitchell Colonels in that first round of the dual tournament, with that action starting at 4:30 on KGFX, and that'll be on Thursday. Well, here the Pierre Governors trying to get things back in order. They are trailing the Lincoln Patriots. Now it's only 6 at the half. It's 18-12, so it's not the sort of deficit they faced at halftime last night when they were down 16 to Roosevelt, but it was the same kind of first half for Pierre today. Only 4 of 14 shooting. That's what they were in the first half last night, too. 1 of 5 on threes, 3 of 6 at the line, 7 of 18 shooting for Lincoln. 4 of 5 on threes. That's what helped them. But 0 of 5 at the foul line. 9 turnovers for Pierre as those numbers started to pile up in the second quarter. 8 for Lincoln. Lincoln has a 12-10 rebounding advantage. Lincoln led by the 5 points of Kaya Jensen. By the 6 of Elena Sorensen off the bench. She had 2 threes. Jensen, as we say, with 5 and a made 3. Addie Fawcett with 3. Jaden Fixie with 2, and Nancy Peter at a couple off the bench. No Governor with more than 3. Lainey Stevens hit a 3 for her 3 points. Avery Kaiser with 3. Katie Williams held a 2 in the first half. Reese Terwilliger with 2. Remington Price only 1. She has not hit a field goal yet. And Jessica Lutmer with 1. Well, the second half brought better things for the Governors last night. Let's see if they do today, as once again a slow start against a Lincoln team who really needs a boost late in the season, coming in with only 3 victories. One more regular season game after today for the Governor girls. That's at the Riggs High Gym against Brookings on Tuesday night, and that'll be on 1060 107.1 KGFX starting at 6:30. Meanwhile, here on River 92.7, the Governor boys will play their next to last game of the regular season in Brookings. Brian will be there here on River 92.7 on Tuesday evening at 6:30. And how will Lincoln Keenels be? He rolled his ankle. He was limited to just under 14 minutes and didn't score in the Governors' loss to Roosevelt last night, 59-38. Then after that game for the Governor boys, it'll be back here to Sioux Falls, or here to Sioux Falls for the Governor boys. They haven't been here yet, but they will be next Saturday when they take on the O'Gorman Knights. That'll be at 2:30 here on River 92.7 next Saturday. For the Governor girls, they'll try to get it going in the second half in their next to last regular season game. They trail Lincoln at halftime, 18-12. And that's the Leiden & Associates Ameriprise Financial halftime report. The second half in 2 minutes on the official voice of Pierre Governor basketball, River 92.7.
This Governor Sports Moment is being brought to you by the independent insurance team at Fisher Rounds & Associates. The 2017 and 18 Pierre Lady Governor soccer teams will go down as 2 of Pierre's finest. Both squads made it to the state championship game, and both squads won, including a 2018 battle in a snowstorm in Rapid City when the Lady Govs beat Rapid City Stevens for the title. The 2017 and 18 Pierre Lady Governor soccer teams, 2 of Pierre's finest. This Governor Sports Moment has been brought to you by the independent insurance team at Fisher Rounds & Associates of Pierre.
May Adam Law Firm of Pierre offers superior legal representation. Clients can be assured their legal matter will be handled with expertise and the utmost professionalism. May Adam Law Firm's skilled South Dakota lawyers can take care of your family law, estate planning, real estate law, or personal injury. May Adam Law Firm is able to help you plan and prepare to make matters easy now and into the future, too. Call 224-8803. May Adam Law Firm of Pierre, since 1881.
This winter, sip on a delicious hot cocoa and lose yourself in the grace of a fresh falling snow before you smash that hot mug on the driveway and join First Dakota to bank some noise for winter sports. Stomp for block shots, holler for match ceiling takedowns, and go berserk for a perfect dismount. Let's give the home team all we've got. Bank some noise with us at First Dakota National Bank. Open a new account online today at firstdakota.com, member FDIC.
Smart grocery shopping takes a little bit of TLC. Lynn's Dakota Mart in Pierre is thrifty, local, and convenient. Lynn's Dakota Mart prides itself on their fresh produce, high-quality meats, and bakery goods. Grab some Caribou coffee while you shop, too. Lynn's Dakota Mart features a nice selection of beer, wines, and liquor. Stop at Dakota Mart Gas and save up to 20 cents per gallon every day. Take care of your prescription needs at Lynn's Dakota Mart Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Thrifty, local, convenient. Lynn's Dakota Mart in Pierre, your hometown neighborhood market.
Second half in Sioux Falls. Let's see if it can go better for the Pierre Governors. Struggling again in the first half, trailing 18-12 to the Lincoln Patriots. And the Governors come out with Remington Price, Jessica Lutmer, Katie Williams, Avery Kaiser, Kenzie Gronlin, their starting 5. And the starting 5 also for Lincoln of Addie Sand, Addie Fawcett, Kaya Jensen, Mariah Sim, and Jaden Fixie. The arrow points to Lincoln. So it's the Patriots' ball to start the second half. Second half throw-in brought to you by Comtech. And it comes into Addie Fawcett. On the right wing for Jensen. She hit a 3 in the first half. Here's a jumper in the left wing that is good from 17 by Sim. Lincoln back to an 8-point lead at 20-12. They've led by as many as 9. 20 seconds gone in the third quarter. Time's now for the Governors. Right wing, Katie Williams. Ball fake to the baseline. Kick out for Kaiser. A 3. Good. Maybe that'll get it going for Pierre. Kaiser with the second made 3 for the Governors today. Lainey Stevens hit the other. 20-15 Lincoln at 7:22 in the third. Bounce right wing to Well, actually, Sorensen is starting the second half, and why not? With the 2 big threes she hit in the first half. It's to Fixie on the right baseline. Sorensen, another 3. Good again! Elena Sorensen off the bench has 9, all on 3-pointers. Lincoln back to an 8-point lead at 23-15. Governors can't trade buckets now. 1 minute gone in the third quarter. Williams on left wing. Katie out front to Avery Kaiser. On the right side for Jess Lutmer. Stops right of the lane. Hands it to Kaiser. Fixie right there, so she doesn't take that 3. Gronlin over on the left side to Price with 12 to shoot. Open Pat. Left baseline lay-in. Remington Price's first bucket of the game. Lincoln by 6 now at 23-17. 3 for Remy. 6:32 in the third quarter. You know the Governors want to get Remington Price going in this second half. Kaya Jensen to the left wing. 18. This one's too long. Williams the rebound for Pierre. Let's see if the Governors can run now. Right wing. Price thought about that 3, but offender right there. Bringing on the left side to Jess Lutmer. 6:10 in the third. Out front to Kaiser. Stop. Bounced it in the lane for Price. Turn around. Drive off the side of the glass, but Remy gained her own rebound. Now the count's on her, and head coach Kirk Bebout wants a timeout before something bad happens. It's a 30. We'll take 30 also in this Coca-Cola timeout. 6:01 left in the third. It's Lincoln 21, Pierre 17. Back in 30 on the official voice of the Governors, River 92.7.
Attention all sports fans, get ready to show off your Pierre Gov spirit. Hi, this is Amy Parsons with American Bank and Trust in Pierre. Contact me to get your Governor's Spirit card today. Every time you make a purchase with your custom green and white debit card, American Bank and Trust will donate money back to the Pierre School District. Spirit card funds have helped purchase items such as a climbing rock wall, transit bus passes, and wobble seats. American Bank and Trust, proud supporter of the Pierre Governors and member FDIC.
Well, 2 of the 3 shots that have gone away for Pierre in the second half have fallen. But that 3 by Sorensen gives Lincoln 5 of 6 now on 3. 16 to shoot as Williams inbounds it. 23-17 Lincoln. Price. Left side Lutmer now to Williams, middle of that lane with a Gronlin screen into the lane with 8 to shoot. She drives and is fouled. And Katie keeping the ball away from the defender in that patented move of hers draws the foul here on Jensen. Kaya's second, first team foul of the second half. And Katie Williams to the line for the first time today, 61% at the line. And the first one rims out, and the Governors are only 3 of 7. That keeps them at a 6-point deficit. 23-17 Lincoln, 5:52 third quarter. One more for the senior. This one's good. 3 for Katie. Lincoln 23, Pierre 18, 5:50 third quarter. Elena Sorensen with a bounce. Oh, Kaiser is able to deflect it, nearly taken away, and then Sorensen is tied up by Jessica Lutmer, and that gives Pierre the basketball. First, a nice play by Kaiser to interrupt the pass, and then a nice play by Lutmer to gain the ball back for the Govs, who are down just 5 now, 5:40 in the third. It's not like they're out of the game. It's to Kaiser in the lane with a drive on Fixie. A lot of contact. They don't call anything. The ball is lost. Fixie. Fans wanted a foul there. It didn't happen. Another player falls to the floor with a lot of contact. No foul. And a turnover as Price now gives it to Williams for a baseline drive and counter with a foul. Katie Williams with her first bucket of the half, and it's 23-20 for Lincoln. Jensen with the foul. That's her third. Williams the free throw to complete the 3-point play, but she can't quite do it as it falls short. And Jaden Fixie with a rebound. So it's 23-20 for Lincoln now. 5:14 in the third. Governors starting the second half better. Sorensen, right wing 3. Mid another one. Elena Sorensen has 4 threes. Off the Lincoln bench, and the Patriots lead 26-20. Wow. Price on right wing up top to Gronlin. Left wing Williams wanted to take that 3, but Sim was in her way. And a pass is too far for Lutmer, who then tackled. and Lutmer said, "What did I do?" Well, he made a form tackle, actually. The foul's on Jessica Lutmer, her first team foul, number 1 of the second half. She comes out and Lady Stevens comes in. It was Sorensen she brought down. I mean, just wrapped both arms around her and then looked up the official and said, "What?" Jessica does play hard. Had the foul that time. Lincoln with it back and a 6-point lead at 26-20. 4:38 in the third. Sorensen another three right wing. She missed one. But Sim grabbed the rebound in the middle of three Governors. Right wing, the pass comes, for nobody, in between two defenders and out of bounds. That's only the second three they've missed today. They're 6 of 8 on threes, Lincoln is. Pierre with it back down 6. 26-20, 4:17 in the third. Williams out front to Gronlund. Left wing Price, guarded by Fawcett. Gronlund sets the screen, open for a three, too long. Bodies hit the floor again, but nothing called, and Sorensen has the rebound for Lincoln. And she naturally walks it into the front court as the slow-down half-court offense happens again for Lincoln. Sim, left wing. Williams out there to guard her. Fixie at a very high post, 25 feet from the bucket. Left wing for Fawcett. Bounce and a kick out to Fixie. Drives for a layup that didn't fall. Offensive board, however, by Allison Honor, and she's fouled. And the Governors, for their point of view, just giving up way too many offensive rebounds to Lincoln. Kenzie Gronlund with a foul is her third, and Hunter will head to the Lincoln 27, Pierre 20. Reese Terwilliger back in. Kenzie Gronlund out for the Governors. That was Hunter's first point. She shoots again and hits again, and Lincoln back by 8 at 28-20. 3:45 in the third quarter. Pierre had it to within 3. Now 5 in a row, and Lincoln's up 8 again. Terwilliger in a high post. Right wing Katie Williams drives on Fixie. Fouled by Jaden Fixie. Just took it right at her. Or did they call a walk first? They called a walk first. The walk before the foul is Pierre's 11th turnover, so a little bit of a flurry at the start of the second now. But Pierre struggles again. Fawcett reaching in and fouling her as Williams at the timeline for her second and team foul number 3. And again, that resets the shot clock, so if Lincoln wants to slow it down, they can, and they're going to anyway, but they have a full shot clock to do so, and an 8-point lead. Bounce from Honor to Fixie. Right wing Sim from 18 off the side of the glass, got her own board, missed the shot, and the rebound by Kaiser, who would have been screaming for a foul had it not been called, which it was on Sim. Her first. Team foul number 3 on Lincoln. Pierre down 8, 3:05 in the third. Lincoln 28, Pierre 20. Williams, kick it right wing Price, open for a moment, but it's out front to Kaiser. Again for Remington Price beyond the arc. Moves to the right foul line extended, and a hand on the baseline to Kaiser. Skip it left wing Stevens. Laney with a 3. This one is off the right rim. Tipped, however, and came to Price. Second chance for the Govs. And they reset the offense. Remington Price, credit there for that offensive rebound. And now a jumper is good. It's by Katie Williams. She's up to 7, 28-22 for Pierre. And now Lincoln having a little bit of a trouble with pressure. And Matt Daly, their head coach, wants a timeout. It is a full timeout, and it's a Coca-Cola timeout. So we'll take a minute to 2:25 in the third. Lincoln 28, Pierre 22. Back in a minute on the official voice of Governor Basketball, River 92.7.
Taking care, touching lives. Adventera Pier has an opportunity for one full-time LPN or RN. Be a part of a family-oriented team environment with an aggressive pay plan and excellent benefits package available. Adventera Pier is a new company under new ownership in Pierre. Apply today at Adventera Pier, 950 East Park Street, or call 224-8628 for more information. Apply online at legacyhc.com or Indeed. Adventera Pier is an equal opportunity employer.
Hometown spirit, nothing else comes near it. It's the kind of pride that you feel inside, the spirit of our hometown.
hometown spirit. Nothing else comes near it.
Hometown spirit. Nothing else comes near it. Owyhee Federal Credit Union. Proud to be your hometown credit union since 1955. Federally insured by NCUA.
Pierre down 6, and it's Lincoln's basketball with 2:22 in the third. Lincoln 28, Pierre 22. 4 out of 7 shooting. Here's a steal. It's Katie Williams. Drives for the layup. Make it 5 out of 8 for the Governors in this second half, and they're back to within 4, and Williams has 7 in the quarter and 9 for the game. 28-24 Lincoln. Katie's starting to get going now. 2:03 in the third. It's may just turn out to be another typical Katie Williams game. A lot of numbers and a lot of good stats. Fawcett, right corner. Sorensen, look out, open again. 3. This one missed everything, however. And Price the rebound. Down floor. 3-on-1. Williams ahead of the field. They did in. It's a 2-point game after Price's rebound and Williams' bucket. 28-26 Lincoln. 1:38 in the third. Sorensen in the front court. Hands it to Fawcett. As close as Pierre has been in quite a while. Down just 2. 90 seconds, third quarter. Sorensen on the left wing for Fawcett. 16 seconds. Fixie, right foul line extended. Double team. Stevens trying to knock it away. Syme had it knocked away. Taken by Price. Williams nearly had it stolen, but able to regain it. Governors can tie or lead. 112. Left wing. Stevens 3 for the lead, but it rims out, and it's rebounded by Sorensen. Well, Stevens had a good shot, but it rimmed out. 1:03 in the third. Lincoln with the ball. 28-26 lead over Pierre. Fawcett. Bounce to Fixie in the half circle. Guarded by Terwilliger. An interesting matchup there. Right wing Jensen into the lane for Syme. Mariah drives. Bodies hit the floor again. It just goes out of bounds, and it goes to Pierre. And Lincoln may have wanted a foul there, but not called. And Pierre with it back. 45 seconds in the third. Down 2 at 28-26. Mid third quarter for Williams, and she has the ball. Kick it right wing. Price, open 3 for the lead. It's off the rim. Stevens can't find the rebound. Instead, it's Sorensen. Down comes Lincoln. Up to 28 seconds. Shot clock and game clock really are the same. So Lincoln can take this all the way down if they want. Jensen for Syme right in the lane. Left wing Sorensen, another 3. Rim the basket. Rebounded by Reese Terwilliger. Down floor come the Governors with 12 seconds, and then they throw it away. Or it's a foul. Excuse me, it's a foul on Sorensen. They called the foul on Elena Sorensen before the ball was thrown away. So Lincoln with Sorensen with her first, and team foul number 4. Governor still with it. 8 seconds. 7. Williams, drive to the left baseline. She's fouled. It almost stayed down. But Katie will have a chance to tie this game at the line with 5.1 left in the third quarter. It's on Fixie, and that's Jaden's second. Team foul number 5. Okay, Katie at the line. First one misses, however. And the Governors' struggle with the line continues today. They're just 4 of 10. So the best Katie can do is bring Pierre within 1. One more for the senior. It's good. 28-27 Lincoln, 5.1. Patriots come full court. Sorensen right wing with 1 second, fouled. She was inside the arc this time and fired from about 17. But with a half second left, she drew the second foul on Lainey Stevens. Team foul number 4. So Sorensen hasn't been to the line yet today. Let's see how she does from there. She's hit 4 threes, but she misses the first free throw. And Lincoln's only 2 of 8 at the line. Foul shooting has left a lot to be desired so far in this game. One more for Elena Sorensen coming. It's good. 29-27 Lincoln. A half second. Not much the Governors can do. They just bring it into Williams. And the third quarter ends on the Gales Gas scoreboard. Lincoln leads Pierre 29-27 through 3. Governor Sports on the official voice of the Pierre Governors DRG Media Group. Made possible in part by the Pierre Sports marketing partners who include Pierre Dental Clinic, Beck Motors, Anderson Dental, American Bank and Trust, the South Dakota National Guard, Comtech, All Around Graphics, Mar Law Office, Delta Dental, Stolken Peterson, Lingle, Waltz-High and Jones, LLP, Pitts Design and Build, the Pierre Area Chamber of Commerce, WR Restaurants, Red Rosa, and Oldinger Law Firm. Anybody's game on the Gales Gas Service scoreboard at the end of 3 in Sioux Falls. Lincoln 29, Pierre 27. Back in 30 seconds with the fourth quarter on the official voice of the Pierre Governors, River 92.7.
Having the right players on your team is the name of the game. At Beck Motor Company, we make sure that we have the right players on our team for you. Our certified service and parts experts will make sure you and your family are safe on the road. Whether it's a needed oil change or a new set of tires, your safety is our number one job. Call us at 224-5912. Visit us online at beck-motors.com for all your automotive needs. Go Govs!
Well, after 6 of 11 shooting in the third quarter, Pierre's up to 40% for the game, and they're on a good run here, 7-1 after Lincoln had an 8-point lead again. Now the lead is 2, 29-27, Lincoln with the lead and the ball as the fourth quarter begins. Fawcett nearly knocked away by Laney Stevens, but Addy regained it. Left wing for Jensen to Syme in the left corner. Mariah looks for an open player. It's Jensen back out front. Fixie at a high post, dropped it, regained it. Here's Lincoln working it down to 15 on the shot clock again. Syme on the right wing this time for Jensen. Drives left lane line, scoops, hits. Jensen has 7, her first points of the half. Lincoln by 4, 31-27, 7:28 left fourth quarter here in Sioux Falls. The Governors in another tight one. Can they finish today? Can they come back like they did last night? It fell short. But they have a chance in this one. Turnaround in the lane. Half hook is good by Reese to Williger and counted with a foul. Reese with another strong move. Jaden Fixie with a foul. That is her third. To Williger looks to complete the three-point play. Bring Pierre to within 1, and she does. 31-30. The Lincoln lead down to a point. 7:10 left, fourth quarter. It's been the first quarter since Pierre's led in this game. Lincoln with it here, though. Fawcett, bounce right wing for Syme. Stevens right in her face. Pass for Jensen in the lane. Foul. Little push from the other side as Jensen took the pass. It's on Reese to Williger, and that is her first. 15 foul on Pierre. Lincoln has 6. In a double team, Fixie nearly losing the ball. She's able to regain it. Right wing for Fawcett on the arc. Hit the jumper. It's a 2, but it's good. Addie Fawcett has 5. She had a 3 in the first half. Lincoln by 3 at 33-36, 43 in the third. And as Williams spins left of the half circle, she is held by Mariah Syme. That's her second and team foul number 7 to put Pierre into the bonus for the rest of the game with 6:43 left. Nancy Peter is in for Lincoln to replace Jaden Fixie. So let's see if the Governors can get it going at the foul line again. First one short, my goodness, and it's rebounded by Jensen. 6 of 13 at the line today for Pierre. 33-30 still for Lincoln. 6:35 left. Peter left wing for Sorensen. Left corner Jensen back to Sorensen up top. A good game for Sorensen off of Lincoln's bench. Bounce right corner for Syme, guarded by Stevens. Pass it out front again for Fawcett. Now to Jensen outside the arc on right wing. Down to 9 to shoot for Lincoln as they slow it down again as they have the whole game. Syme, right wing Jensen. Open 3. Kaya is off the back rim. Rebounded Kenzie Gronlund. Governors down 3 and with it. Price lost it. First turnover of the fourth quarter picked up by Jensen. And Lincoln can slow it down again, except Williams trips up Elena Sorensen this time, or not Williams, excuse me, Remy Price. That's her foul, and that's her second. That's team foul number 6 on Pierre, as Allison Honor is back in for Kaya Jensen for Lincoln. 5:52 left fourth quarter. Lincoln 33, Pierre 30. The Governors with only 1 win in their last 6, trying to rally from a deficit again today. Sorensen with a right wing 3, but this one missed everything. However, it is picked up on the baseline by Hunter, and yet another offensive rebound for the Lincoln Patriots, who bounce it for Hunter in the right corner. Back out front to Sorensen, to Honor again. She tries three, and it's off the rim, and the rebound battled for who touched it last. Williams was there, but so was Fawcett, and it's off of Fawcett, they say, and it's pure basketball. So the Governors still within 3 at 5:17 to play, 33-30 Lincoln. Williams into the left corner, an 18-footer this time by Terwilliger, but too long. She was wide open, but shot it long. Fawcett with a rebound for Lincoln, and again comes that slowdown game for Matt Daly's team. Syme in the left wing. Out front to Honor. 20 still to shoot, 4:54 left in the fourth quarter, 33-30 Lincoln the lead in the ball, and Gronlund called for a little reach-in on Syme, and Kenzie has her fourth foul. Oh, they called it away from that. They called it on Terwilliger, away from all that. That's her second. In either case, team foul number 7 gives the bonus to Lincoln for the rest of the game. It's Nancy Peters, so it was away from where the ball was that foul was called. So Nancy will shoot a 1-and-1 after Avery Kaiser replaces Kenzie Gronlund. So the foul not on Kenzie, so she's still with 3. But before the free throws happen, we will have a Coca-Cola timeout. 4:50 left fourth quarter. It's Lincoln 33 and Pierre 30. Hang on, Rob. Let's not go to the break yet. I'm not sure what's going on here. They've called timeout, but they haven't charged it to either team. The officials are looking down to our right in an area where I can't see. And frankly, I don't know what the problem is, but it's not a timeout charge to a team here. Whatever the problem is, has been rectified as the officials call on the teams to come out of their timeout. So, again, it's Nancy Peter coming to the foul line for a 1-and-1. 4:50 left, 33 for Lincoln, 30 for Pierre. And Joey Struy, the athletic director, is looking to the right for whatever the problem was. I don't know what that was all about. Anyway, Peter with the free throw. Oh, she banked it in. Well, that's why they put the square there. Her third point off the bench, and Lincoln's by 4 now, 34-30 with 4:50 left. Both teams in the bonus. Peter, 3-4 dribbles, knee bend, second one coming. This one is off the brace of the rim, and that fell down. Well, shots are falling for Lincoln today. Peter out and Fixie back in, and Lincoln leads 35-30 with 4:49 left. Still a lot of time, but the Govs are down 5. Price up top for Terwilliger, left wing to Katie Williams. I tell you, this Lincoln team's perimeter defense has been quite good today. That's helped them a lot. Terwilliger on the left wing for Price. Here comes a three for Remy. It's off the front rim. And the rebound comes to Addie Sand, who's back in the game for Lincoln. And the Governors are just 2 of 11 on threes to illustrate that point of how well Lincoln is playing the perimeter defensively. Stevens knocked it out of the hands of Fawcett, but Addie regained it. Mid-right wing for Mariah Syme. Left wing it is. 4:14 left. Lincoln with the ball in a 35-30 lead. Fawcett left it for Sand. For Jensen on the left baseline. From 12, threw it over the rim. Rebounded Lainey Stevens. Governors down floor with a right wing long three for Price. It's off the front rim. And it's rebounded by Jensen. A very long, I guess we should say a WNBA three. Well, that's what it was. And it's down to 3:48 left with Lincoln with the ball in a 35-30 lead over Pierre. Mariah Syme, right wing for Sam. Price tried to knock it away, couldn't. Handed to Kaya Jensen. Kaya for Fawcett, left wing for Syme in the corner. Again, that shot clock's down to 10. Syme with 8 on the timer. Left of the lane, lob, left corner, Fawcett, baseline drive, nearly lost the ball, kicked it out, 1 on the shot clock. Jensen, long jumper missing. Syme, an offensive board. They can eat up some more time. And the Governors have let a lot of those sort of opportunities happen where Lincoln has a second chance. Sand on right wing, down to 3:04 left. Lincoln with the ball and leading 35-30. Lob to Fixie. Syme open, left baseline, short. Terwilliger trying to grab it. Went off Syme, though, and it's out of bounds to Pierre. off at the highway safety. River 92.7, KGFX FM Pierre. Buckle up, stay alive. 2:50 left. Pierre with it down 5 to Lincoln, 35-30. Price up top for Avery Kaiser, left wing for Stevens. Lost the dribble, brings it on the right side to Katie Williams. Jensen out to guard her, she didn't take that three. Left wing Price with 17 to shoot. Left baseline scoop by Remy, counter with a foul. Great move by Remy with that scoop to keep it away from defender and draw the foul. It's 35-32 Lincoln. And Addie Fawcett's foul's her first. Team foul number 8. Kenzie Gronlin and Jess Lutmer back in for Pierre. Remington Price will try to complete the three-point play. She missed it, however, as again, my goodness, the free throw shooting continues to be a problem for Pierre today. Jensen with a rebound for Lincoln, and Matt Daly wants a timeout. Well, through all this, it's still a three-point game. 2:24 left, fourth quarter. It's a Coca-Cola timeout, and it's 30. And it's Lincoln 35, Pierre 32. Back in 30 on the official voice of the Governors, River 92.7.
Top of the morning, TMA. This John may help you.
At TMA, top-notch service begins the moment you call for an appointment. John at TMA believes in customer service and quality work. When you need tires repaired or replaced, TMA is the place to go. Just remember, if it's round, rubber, and rolls, it's at TMA. You can count on TMA for all of your automotive needs, from tires to mufflers to all automotive repairs. Call TMA at 224-6167, and your service begins with...
Top of the morning, TMA. This John may help you.
Well, for this the second straight day that Pierre's struggling at the line. They were just 9 of 17 in the loss last night at Roosevelt. Today they're just 6 of 14. And Price has missed a couple again. Still, the Governors down only 3 to Lincoln, 35-32, 2:24 left, 26 on Lincoln's shot clock as Syme inbounds it to Fawcett. At the bucket to your right, the video at the River 92.7 page at the DRG News app and at drgnews.com. Syme, left wing. Don't forget, our Cowboy Country Store's player of the game following this game are Hermanson and Endodontics big plays of the game, too. Syme with 8 on the shot clock. Mariah with a lob for Fixie in a double team. Bounce down low for Jensen, laid it in. Good recognition there by Fixie. 37-32 Lincoln. 1:51 left. Williams drive down the middle of the lane, and Katie draws a foul with 1:48 remaining. Fixie with the foul. That's number 4 on Jaden. Williams back to the line. She is only 2 of 6. The Governors need both of these. The first, it's good. 37-33 Lincoln with 1:48 left. Addie Sand is out and Elena Sorensen back in for Lincoln. Patriots looking for just their 4th win of the season. One more for Williams. That's also good. Lincoln 37, Pierre 34. 4-Colt pressure by the Governors. 1:48 left. Lincoln hemmed in the backcourt is Sorensen. Passes, however, finds Jensen, and across the timeline she comes. Pierre drops back, and Lincoln will milk that clock again. Down to 95 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Syme is up top, guarded by Kenzie Gronlin. Now on the left wing for Fawcett, using a screen, and to the right side for Sorensen, and with 10 on the shot clock, Matt Daly wants another timeout. Another Coca-Cola timeout and another 30. 1:23 left in a tight one. Lincoln 37, Pierre 34. Back in 30 on the official voice of the Governors, River 92.7.
Have you looked at your retirement accounts lately and wondered, what are my expenses? Why do I have these holdings? At Renke Gray Wealth Management, our team of advisors will provide an in-depth look at your portfolio and open the doors to these questions. There's no better time than now to review your financial future. Call me, Scott Nye, or visit RenkeGray.com, and let's get on track today.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Investment advice offered through GWM Advisors, a registered investment advisor. GWM and Renke Gray Wealth Management are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Lincoln with 10 on the shot clock. This is critical for the Governor defense. A stop would be very useful here. 1:23 left. Lincoln with the ball and leading Pierre 37-34. It's into Fawcett. Down to 8 on the shot clock. She's guarded by Lepmer. To Sorensen. Left baseline with a double team. Went off the bottom of the goal, but she's still able to gain it. And with 1 on the shot clock, she lost it out of bounds. So the Governors do have the stop. That's the first Lincoln turnover in the fourth quarter. And the Governors with a chance to tie it with a 3. But it's got to be the best shot available at this point. 37-34 Lincoln, 1:06 left. Williams on right wing, guarded by Jensen. She's stopped her dribble. She's got to do something. And Kirk Bebout recognizing that. The Governor head coach takes a 30-second timeout. We'll take another Coca-Cola timeout too. 1:01 left with the Pierre Governors trailing and with the ball. Lincoln leading 37-34, back in 30 on the official voice of the Governors, River 92.7.
Your cancer care should be as unique as you are. At Avera Breast Center, our team of experts create a treatment plan that will work best for your type of cancer, using the latest screening, radiation, and surgical techniques. You also have access to holistic approaches to help with side effects, and a 24/7 call center for answers to your cancer questions when you need them. Learn more at avera.org/breast or by calling 855-697-2592.
Well, once Katie Williams had stopped her dribble, she was in trouble, and Kirk Bebout, seeing that, immediately called the timeout, and he still has 3 to use. Lincoln with 2. 1 minute left. 37-34 Lincoln. Governor basketball, however. Williams, right corner, knocked away from Kaiser, but a foul is called on Jensen. Kaya Jensen's 4th. That is the 10th team foul. So that means the double bonus for Avery Kaiser with 54.8 to go. Stevens out, Lutmer in for Pierre. And they're not going to let her in just yet because it's the double bonus here. They'll let Jess in after the first free throw here by Avery Kaiser. 54.8 left, where the Governors again need both of these. The first is good. Kaiser's 7th point. Now here comes Lutmer in for Stevens. 37-35 for Lincoln. The Governors need this one too. 1 more for Kaiser. 2 dribbles. Knee bend. She's good. And Kenzie Gronlund replaces her on defense. 37-36 Lincoln. 54.8 left. Pressure. They want to make Lincoln work hard to bring the ball down the floor. 52 seconds. It's DeSign. Behind the back. Good play to keep it away from Gronlund. Now in the front court. 47 seconds left. The Governors don't have to foul here. They're down a point. Sign. Left corner for Jensen. 40 seconds left. Lincoln with a 1-point lead. Gronlund trying to bother the player Jensen. Sign in the left corner. 13 to shoot. 32 seconds left. To Jensen again. And coming in on her and bumping her was Gronlund. That's the 4th foul on Kenzie. They did have to foul there because it would have been an open path to the bucket. Now, that defense for offense switch. Lutmer and Gronlund out. Stevens and Kaiser in for Pierre. That's team foul number 8, so it is a 1-and-1 for Jensen. That's good. Lincoln again by 2, 38-36. 28.3 left, 4th quarter. This one to give Lincoln a 3-point lead. It's good, too. 11 for Kaya Jensen. She leads Lincoln in scoring. 39-36 Lincoln. 23 seconds left. Pierre down 3. Williams right on the lane. Her shot's off the back of the rim, and it's rebounded by Jaden Fixie, and now the Governors do have to foul and do with 16.1 to go. Well, Williams had a path, but it would not fall. And then Katie commits the foul, her 2nd. It's team foul number 9, so it's the last 1-and-1 here for Fixie, but if one of these goes, the Governors' chances would diminish. The front end is no good, but Fixie gained her own rebound, and then she's fouled. Oh my goodness, and that means the double bonus. Lainey Stevens, 3rd foul, and right back at the line is Fixie, but this time she'll have 2 shots and can basically put it away here, and the first is good. 40-36 Lincoln, and this will be a disappointing one for the Governors if it goes in the loss column. The second one is good. One little flurry in the third quarter, but it's not going to be enough for the Governors, it appears today. 10 seconds. Katie Williams, left wing, jumper by Stevens for three is out of bounds. 4.5 seconds left. Lincoln is going to pick up win number 4. And a good win for them, and their first win on their home floor this year it's going to be. Syme finds Sorensen, Pierre won't foul, and the Lincoln Patriots have helped ruin the Pierre Governors' weekend in the Metro. A loss last night to Roosevelt, a loss today to Lincoln. The Governors have now dropped 6 out of their last 7. They do have one more in the regular season at home and then a Sodak 16 game on the road. But this one probably won't leave a very good taste in their mouths. The final score on the Gales Gas Service scoreboard, the Lincoln Patriots 41, the Pierre Governors 36. Lincoln improves to 4-12. And Pierre with the loss is now at 7-12. Stay tuned for the Montana Dakota Utilities postgame show. We'll have the final numbers from this one. Look at other scores. Have our Hermanson Endodontics big play of the game and the Cowboy Country Stores player of the game. We'll start all that in 2 minutes on the official voice of Pierre Governor basketball. 10-6 River 92-7.
Hey DQ fans, the chicken strip basket is the ultimate dream team. It's loaded with crispy all-white meat chicken strips, golden fries, Texas toast, and your choice of dipping sauce, including everyone's favorite house-made Hidden Valley Ranch. This creamy ranch and chicken dream team is waiting, so stop in and make your delicious dreams a reality today. Only at your DQ. Happy tastes good.
Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota is giving you 250 reasons to shop local. When you buy your next vehicle at Gateway, you get 250 Pure Pride dollars. Use it towards your purchase. Combine it with your tax return to get the ride you want, or spend it at your favorite business in Pierre. 250 Pure Pride dollars when you buy or lease in February at Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota, 518 224-7378, and visit gatewayflt.com. Nobody, and I mean nobody, beats a Gateway deal. Minimum purchase $5,000. Some exclusions apply. See dealer for details.
There's an app for everything, including high school sports from the stations of DRG Media Group. DRG News app brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino from the App Store or Google Play. It only takes a moment, so you'll have it to replay this game. See live and archived video of all games. And when you select your favorite station during the live stream, the video will immediately pop up. See Central South Dakota high school sports on your phone or mobile device with the DRG News app brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino. Download it now at the App Store or Google Play.
Hey, new guy. Shovel, right? Yeah, right. And I'm not exactly new. I've seen some action. Yeah, what's your story? Hey, my last gig, I nearly got electrocuted, almost drowned. That guy never called 811 to see if it was safe to dig. Our guy calls every time he digs.
It's quick and easy. Any tool can do it. Calling 811 gets your underground utility lines marked for free.
Hey, safe digging is no accident. Always call 811 before you dig.
This message brought to you by Montana Dakota Utilities, in the community to serve.
The Pierre Governors leave Sioux Falls with a couple of tough losses. Last night by 3 to Roosevelt after they had trailed by 18. Today to the Lincoln Patriots by 5 after they had trailed by 9. But the Governors just could not clear the hurdle, and Lincoln hangs on for the victory today. This is the Montana Dakota Utilities postgame show. Montana Dakota Utilities, they're in the community to serve. Lincoln wins it by a score of 41-36 today, just their 4th victory of the season, but they earned it. Boy, they played well, as we say. They guarded the perimeter so well, limited Pierre to 2 of 13 on threes, and boy, Matt Daly's team earned this win today. They've a little bit of shot of confidence for them here at what has been a very difficult season for them, and they've got their last couple of games still on their home court. It's Harrisburg next, and then Roosevelt. But, hey, they can be buoyed by what happened for them today. Elena Sorensen Well, she was the star of this one for Lincoln. 13 points. She had 4 threes, and every one of them were so big. 7 rebounds also for Elena. Kaya Jensen had 11. She also had 5 boards, 4 points each for Nancy Peter and Jaden Fixie. Addie Fawcett had 5, 2 each for Mariah Syme, who also had 7 rebounds, and Allison Hunter and a lot of offensive boards for Lincoln, too. Katie Williams, ended up with a big second half. 12 of her 14 in the second half to bring the Governors back into this game when it looked like they could have been blasted out of here, but Williams did her job. Avery Kaiser had 8. She had a 3-pointer today. Remington Price, only 5 points today and only 1 out of 3 at the line. And for the first time this season, Price didn't hit at least 1 3-pointer. Didn't make any today. Reese Terwilliger had 5. Lainey Stevens with 3 for the Governors. For Lincoln, they shot 37% today on 13 of 35. They were just 6 of 12, or they were good on 3, 6 of 12. A lot better than Pierre. Just 9 of 16 at the line, but it didn't hurt them. The Governors just 38% shooting today. Here's where a couple of things that hurt them. We mentioned it a moment ago. Only 2 of 13 on threes and only 10 of 18 at the foul line. Turnovers were down in the second half. Pierre ending up with 13. That's one of the better games they've had this year in taking care of the ball. Lincoln also with 13 turnovers. Lincoln had the rebounding advantage at 28-20. Pierre led a couple of times early in this game. The game was tied once. There were 3 lead changes. Governors never had more than a 1-point lead. Lincoln up by as many as 9, and they led by 8 late in the second quarter and up by 6 at the half before Pierre had a good flurry at the start of the third, but that was really the only good flurry of this day for the Governors as Lincoln wins it by a score of 41-36. Let's talk about a Hermanson Endodontics big plays of the game, as it turns out, and we'll tell you about those when we return to Sioux Falls in 30 after this from Hermanson Endodontics on River 92.7.
Dr. Brian Hermanson is here to serve Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide root canal treatment that's not only comfortable, but has a quality first emphasis. They believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, they can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art 3-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics, 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pierre.
Well, I think the big plays, besides Sorensen's threes, Kaya Jensen with big buckets and then a couple of big free throws late in the fourth quarter. Jensen's big fourth quarter in this game, she had half of Lincoln's 12 fourth quarter points and Kaya Jensen's big fourth quarter. Those are our Hermanson Endodontics big plays of the game. Well, let's name our Cowboy Country Store's player of the game, and we'll do that when we return to Sioux Falls in 30 right here on River 92.7.
There's a reason they call it Champs Chicken. It knocks out the competition hands down. Right now, stop by Cowboy Country Stores in Pierre and Fort Pierre and pick up a 12-piece bucket of Champs Chicken for just $15.99. Cowboy Country Stores on Harrison and in Fort Pierre serve breakfast starting at 5 a.m. Right now, get 2 sausage, ham, or bacon breakfast sandwiches for just $5. Sausage, ham, or bacon. Convenience with a capital C. Cowboy Country Stores in Pierre and Fort Pierre.
Well, Katie Williams good in the second half, but hey, the difference in this game, as we say, was Elena Sorensen for Lincoln. 4 big 3-pointers in this game as she led the Patriots with 13 points, and off the bench, 19 bench points, in fact, in this game for the Patriots. 19 of their 41 came off the bench, so we award Elena Sorensen with our Cowboy Country Stores player of the game. Well, head coach Kirk Bebout good enough to come up here and join us after Kirk, that was just a tough one. And all credit to Lincoln. Boy, they did the job. I haven't been saying they did the job on your team, especially guarding the perimeter. That made a big difference today.
Yeah, back-to-back road games. I knew it was going to take a lot of energy and effort from our girls, and I thought they brought that. We just, we just didn't quite get over the hump again, and but the fight, the energy was there. Lincoln does a really good job of slowing the game down. We tried to speed it up and pressure them and get the game more into full court, but they kind of won that will of, playing at their pace that they want. So, at times we, looked like we were going to, get it stemmed in the other direction, and the girls kept fighting once again. But, it just comes down to one or two plays here or there, getting a loose ball or a finish, or, think if we hit one more shot and take a lead, it might be a different story, but that's the way it goes. So we just gotta, try to stay positive, even though it stinks when you work so hard. You don't quite get the result, but you can't feel sorry for yourself. It's life, and you just keep working.
Yep, it's all you can do with one regular season game left, and then the SODAC 16. But I know you want to see a better numbers at the foul line, certainly, and there were chances with the clock stopped, and unfortunately, a lot of them didn't fall.
Yeah, it's weird. We were 14 for 16 against Dakota Tech, and so feel pretty good about that. And then last night we didn't shoot very well. First half, I think we were 4 for 12, which hurt us in that first half and cost us later. I don't know what were we today.
10 of 18.
Yeah, it needs to be a little bit better than that. But like you said, like down the stretch when the clock stopped and you have some of those free throws. But Ave hit a couple and. Rem's been playing so many minutes and she's tired, and she missed. She should get a little break, in that she's going to miss one every once in a while. I think she's still shooting like close to 90%.
Yeah.
So, obviously we want those to go down, and I just hope for these girls that at some point in time they get that reward that they deserve. But we can't. We don't get to decide how it goes, unfortunately.
Oh, if only you could. But I'll tell you one who I know wishes she could and plays like she wishes she could. Katie, I call Katie the dynamo. She just never stops working, and she proved it again in the second half today.
Well, yeah, so I could talk about Katie for a long time because so I'll just say this. She's probably the, I've coached some really good players in the summer and things like that as far as girls go, but as far as playmaking goes and motor goes, she's, second to none. So, and I don't think she gets enough recognition as far as 2A girls basketball players go, honestly. And if she's not All-State or at least honorable mention or something like that, somebody's really missing the boat. Because every single night she guards the other team's best player. She gets us in our offense, even though she's not a true point guard. She sets everybody up. The last month or so, she's averaging close to a triple-double. She rebounds. She does everything. The looks that we get for other girls are because of her. So, honestly, sometimes I feel sorry for her because there is so much on her shoulders. And when I say, I want kids to get that reward, she's one that, she deserves to feel good about what she does.
I'll second that motion, no doubt, about Katie Williams. And I've heard you say before, you've said to me before, you hope you have 5 games more with her, but you miss her already, right?
Yeah, I really do. She's a very unique kid, and I'm not just saying, as a basketball player, she's very unique, but she's also unique as, she could go play college basketball, and, obviously as a basketball coach, I think that'd be awesome. She could probably go play. I'm sure she could go play college soccer too.
Mm-hmm.
But she's doing the international guard, and that just right there tells you everything right there.
No doubt.
The most unselfish thing that you could possibly do, and that's what she does. So, she's just a really unique kid, super mature for her age, and she's gonna be an awesome person. She already is.
This will be a big night for you Tuesday with one more home game, and there's always things to work through with that because naturally, not only for seniors but for everybody else, a little bit of emotion knowing you're going to play. It's going to be the last time you play on that floor that year, but it's just a matter of maybe being back at home will help these things out from what didn't go right for you this weekend.
Yeah, I really hope we can. Brookings is playing, it's that time of year when most games are pretty close now. No matter who you play, it doesn't matter seeding-wise or anything like that. Most of the games are going to be pretty close. So, it's going to be another battle, and hopefully, it'd be nice to end on a W heading into the Sweet 16.
Safe travels home. We'll see you on Tuesday. Thanks for coming up.
All right, thanks.
Kirk Bebop, the head coach of the Pierre Governors, as his team falls today to Lincoln here in Sioux Falls by a score of 41-36. Let's take a 1-minute break here, Rob, because they're going to want me out of here fairly fast. But I've got some things to go over before we go, such as basketball and how the Governors did in wrestling today. And we'll do all that when we return on our Montana Dakota Utilities postgame show back in 1 minute on the official voice of Governor Basketball, River 92.7.
Chances are you're overlooking a big energy thief in your home or commercial building. The Garage Doors. But Overhead Door Company of Pierre can help stop that energy waste with a full range of insulated, weather-tight garage doors. Their residential garage doors can give you insulated performance at an uninsulated price. And their Thermocore insulated steel doors give commercial buildings the energy efficiency they demand today. Find out more. Call Overhead Door Company of Pierre at 1-800-649-9905 and put a stop to the garage door energy thief.
Hi, this is Dr. John Rounds of Peer Physical Therapy and Rehab. I want to thank the community for a successful opening of our private practice physical therapy clinic in 2020. We want to help you reach your goals in 2021. Back pain, knee pain, shoulder pain? No problem. Give me a call at 494-0257 so we can help get you back in motion. Medicare and most major insurance is accepted. Remember, you have a choice where you get your physical therapy, so choose Peer PT.
Final here in Sioux Falls, Lincoln 41, Pierre 36. Governors now 7-12. Again, that final home game Tuesday with Brookings. Wrestling, great day for the Governors at the 3A regional tournament in Chamberlain. They take that regional title, staying ahead of Mitchell. All 14 Governor wrestlers will be in the state tournament starting on Thursday in Rapid City. 4 3A region champions, Noah Williams, Kaylor Heinman, who of course has had some injuries, Hayden Schaefer, who is just back from injury at 138, and Reagan Bolweg continuing his excellent senior year. So the Governors send all 14 of their wrestlers to state. And don't forget, reports from state wrestling on 1060 107.1 KGFX begin in the 11 o'clock hour on Thursday, and live coverage with the action starting at 4:30 on Thursday of the Governors in the state dual tournament. They're the 5th seed. They'll take on Mitchell, the 4th seed. You know, they lost that duel to the Colonels near the end of the regular season. Now, before all that, Governor action here on River 92.7 with boys play on Tuesday night in Brookings, next to last regular season game for Terry Becker's team, as they'll take on those Bobcats, and we'll have it for you here at 6:30. Brian will bring that to you, of course. Governors at 6-11 after falling last night to Roosevelt 59-38 at home, and they hope Lincoln Keenolz will be ready for Tuesday after rolling his ankle last night. Also, the Governor girls will host Brookings, as we have mentioned, in their final home game of the season, as the Bobcats will come in, and that one will be on 1060 107.1 KGFX on Tuesday evening at 6:30, and then we will be back here in Sioux Falls, not here at Lincoln High School, but at O'Gorman, where the Governor boys will close their regular season against the O'Gorman Knights next Saturday, and that'll be here on River 92.7 at 2:30. Quick look at the scoreboard today before we go in AA girls basketball with a couple of most interesting results. O'Gorman beats Mitchell 63-35, and Harrisburg over Aberdeen Central, just the second loss for the Golden Eagles. We're 16-2. Harrisburg is also 16-2 after a 43-38 win. Huron leads at Yankton at the half, 33-26. And in boys AA play today, Rapid City Central over Lakota Tech 83-42. Harrisburg beat Aberdeen Central 66-57, and Brandon Valley at home leads Watertown at the end of 3, 50-22. But like I say, they'd rather I was out of here, so we'd better wrap this up. Thanks to the athletic director here at Lincoln High School, Joey Struy, and thanks also to our studio coordinator, Rob Whitebird, and to Brian Oakland for his wrestling coverage today. I'm David Burrow. Tough weekend for the Pierre Governors in Sioux Falls. A loss last night to Roosevelt and a loss today to Lincoln. The final score, one more time on the Gales Gas Service scoreboard. The Lincoln Patriots 41, the Pierre Governors 36. Thank you for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and good evening from Sioux Falls.
Pierre Governor Basketball on River 92.7 has been brought to you by
Bank West, May Adam, and First Dakota National Bank.
By Fisher Rounds & Associates, Lynn's Dakota Mart, Montana Dakota Utilities, and Wegner Auto.
Governor Basketball is brought to you by
Beck Motors, Dairy Queen, Overhead Door, and Avera St. Mary's Hospital.
By Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota, burning